Now we're in.
So you're all sitting in these nice cushioned chairs,
At 7:04 p.m.
thinking about what did you do last time? The day's events are rolling through your minds.
I leveled up.
We had a big day.
I found an excellent spell
We did
in
stuff.
these two tomes of old.
Tomes, yeah.
I
And
think
then we leveled.
we all found a new forge of a new depth of fortitude within ourselves, and
Hello.
we started the previous game section in the Amber Temple, and we fought off the flaming skulls that we'd already been fighting. We went down into the depths of the temple, rooted through a couple abandoned dormitories, and eventually found our way to the big statue in the middle of the sanctuary. We found inside there was a foxman, and he gave us a sun sword. From there, he also sent us to go see his buddy, the Lich, who told us all about the Fane and the dark powers, and Strahd is a champion of the dark power vampire. We made a plan to go reconsecrate the shrines, would you call them shrines? To the Fane, which will maybe separate Strahd from some of his power, make him a little bit weaker, so if we can beat him, then we'll get a chance to take out Vampire, which would free Barovia from this, from the mists, from the pocket dimension we're in. That's about it. That's all I can think
Should be
of.
about right. Yeah.
Did we, if you just listened to it, we did ask about can we actually beat Vampire?
If you ask him, he'll explain that it's extremely difficult. And I forget what all he shared before, but he'll tell you how that how that they, when they first started trying to capture, kill these powerful entities, that they started by killing them, but quickly it became too costly. They would lose, a couple people at a time as they were doing this.
Gotcha.
And so because of that, that's when they started just trapping them instead of killing them.
So it's possible to kill them, it's just they have so many to kill that they just couldn't kill them all.
The nice thing about our party
We
is we
just
have
need
a
to
couple
kill one.
expendables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, tell me.
He will tell you that it is possible to trap Vampire.
Oh.
He'll say whether it's easier than killing him.
Wouldn't hurt to have a backup plan.
Yeah. He'll explain that should you manage to somehow best Strahd, that while he is lying in his coffin, that you need to perform a ritual to summon Vampire.
So he won't just show up.
That was kind of the plan,
Yeah, that was the other
was to
question.
kill Strahd to make Vampire angry enough to come down here. But
Sounds like there needs to be a ritual.
there's a ritual
of
that we
some
have to
sort
do to
make him show up.
call him. Will he teach it to us?
Yeah, he will explain what basically how to do it. He says that it has basically the spell has to be it requires three casters.
So we can't have more than 2 of us die when
That's
we
true.
fight Strahd.
Yikes. And most importantly, the 3 of us can't die. Well, technically
I
you're a
can cast a spell.
spellcaster.
Yeah,
That's not a very good one.
I'm not a very good one.
Oops.
And the spell has to be basically cast for 10 uninterrupted minutes.
Would it be a ritual, or would it
It is
burn a
ritual,
spell
I
slot?
guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny dome.
What's that?
Is it like a specifics? It's probably a specific spell.
We all have to
Or a
cast
ritual
Mage Hand.
or-
Yeah, it is. It is a specific spell, and he'll teach it to you.
I realize as he's teaching it to me that I'm powerful enough to easily cast it on my own.
Now that you're level 10 as a forge cleric.
As a forge domain.
And then he will say that if you do wish, once you do have Vampire summoned, if you do wish to try trapping him into Amber, this here requires just one caster. This ritual, the caster has to succeed on 3 consecutive magic checks in their spell casting ability. DC 16 for 3 turns in a row.
So if too many of us fall,
So you're
But that's
saying
3
there's a
turns
chance.
of not doing anything else.
no. Well, ideally you're not in combat when you're doing it though. Like you've already killed Strahd, so you can just do it in 18 seconds.
Well, but you need to first summon him
Mhm.
and then start the. I'm
Oh.
assuming he's not going to stand there and take it.
Yeah, that's true. So if you're there by yourself, you either need to tank while you're doing it, or have someone to distract him while you're doing it.
Yeah, we could start off with trying to kill him and then see
Well, we're gonna
if he
have-
doesn't seem to take any damage or
Right.
is doing a ton of damage.
And it's assuming that whoever's rolling is gonna roll all 3 straight, the first 3 rolls in a row.
Yeah,
Like we might have to fight him for a couple minutes until someone gets 3 consecutive.
DC 16 with. I mean, you have the lucky feat of inspiration.
Yeah.
We can hit a 16.
My spellcasting modifier is not great though.
Mine's a +9 with inspiration, or not with bardic inspiration, a D6 and a D20. It would have to be real bad.
Yeah, you're.
Not past 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty committed personally to tanking during the fight while someone else can.
Would
Cast
those
a spell.
spells be considered concentration spells?
Asking for a friend.
I'll get back to you on some of this information here.
Would this be a
We're
spell
gonna need
that
to know by the
we?
end of the night.
Yeah.
Do we need to
Would
cast
be-
this spell here at the temple? Do we need to get back here to do this,
Oh, good
or
question.
do we need to take an amber sarcophagus with us?
He'll say that it does require a chip of amber as a component.
So we should take a piece with us, and then
There
we
were
can bring it
some
back
broken-
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was some of the amber ones that shattered.
There's also like broken amber golems that we can take
Yeah.
a piece with us.
Before we leave, we each go grab one of these. And make
I
sure
think that's a good
Esmeralda
idea.
grabs a piece as well.
Yeah. He also does say it is very important that whoever is casting the ritual needs to be able to see Vampire for each roll.
Mhm. So if he has some way of turning invisible, that's gonna hurt us. Or
I just picked up a spell that could be useful. Neat. Hadn't even considered. Well, that spell's going to be useful for several things.
sweet, let's do it.
I'm going to use that first chance. I
It
get.
doesn't switch you over to the forge domain, does it?
Yeah, that's what it does for 10 minutes, and that's basically like all you need.
It is
10 minutes of the forest
pretty
domain
much
and you're
that.
set.
Did we still want to go to the swamp
I think so.
first? Because that one sounded like it would probably be the easiest one,
Yeah,
at
and
least to
it's-
start with.
It's the closest one.
It's the closest
Going
one.
the way back. The
And
swamp.
we already won the fight. Hopefully, we don't have to do anything else.
So it'd be the swamp, and then go to Wizard of Wines, deliver the gem, go to Yester Hill, do the tree one, which that one we know the least about.
That one's probably gonna be the hardest one, I would think.
But we're gonna have to do it at some point.
Mhm.
And then do that one, and then the simple one's probably one by the windmill.
The simple one.
Well, no, that would be.
That's
no,
gonna be a
no,
fight.
That's gonna be a fight.
We're gonna have to fight
We
one of
know
those
exactly.
like evil reflections of
Yeah,
ourselves.
we know what we need to do for that. But
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
the simple Raven thing. It's a plan.
I like it.
Let's
I think
do
it's a
it.
good plan.
We
And we-
actually have a plan.
And I want to find out if we can find. We have like still not even been to the castle, which I feel like
Yeah.
is going to be a whole thing.
Which may now we have the wedding dress still allegedly.
I was thinking about that when I was listening to our last session today. I don't know what good that's going to be, because if the wedding dress was to distract Strahd because he wanted a bride, he has Irina now.
That's true.
So the wedding dress might not do anything for us anymore.
But it might be fun to give it to the abbot anyway.
Give it to the
We
abbot.
should go visit the abbot again. See if he's
Twisted,
See
man.
if he can redo his
Yeah, I'm still waiting on those.
spell
Second
on
arm.
Tanager since it didn't really take hold last time.
Didn't take.
True.
I like it.
To the swamp.
We agree, so we do it.
Alright.
To the swamp.
Let's head out in the morning.
On the way out, though, I want to peek over the hill of where we ran into Victor and see if the food that we left there is still there. Just for giggles.
Do we get that amber shard?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all take an amber shard.
We each pick up a little chunk of it.
Alright.
Yeah.
There's actually, did you?
How big of a
I
piece
think
do we
you
need,
might
Marvin?
have
What
For
would it
casting.
weigh?
We can cast a
I
spell.
mean, probably
to
just a couple ounces.
basically
Okay.
seal
We don't need to
vampire
take, like, a
amber,
softball
but we need a
size.
chip of amber.
So we can fit an entire dark power into like a
Well, it's basically it's part of the ritual. I mean, that's part of the magic. Is making.
It makes
I
the
think it
ember
takes,
bigger.
yeah, takes a piece of it and makes a big thing of
Yeah. I asked if there's any spare
Wait,
columns for
it.
us.
Before we leave, I ask him if he knows where Strahd's coffin is. Which I guess we wouldn't necessarily have to be there.
it's got to be in the castle, right?
Somewhere.
I would say it's got to be.
Yeah, I'd ask him anyway. And do we have to be at the coffin when we summon Vampire? Or can we summon him anywhere after Strahd is
Do
dead?
you want gummies?
He'll say that you have to do it by his coffin. You have to basically be able to do the ritual over Strahd's body
Okay.
to be able to.
Well, we have to get to the
Does-
coffin to kill Strahd.
Does he know where his coffin would be? Or
He'll say it's in the
Okay.
castle. Probably in the
Okay.
castle.
I'll say that for somebody else.
Sorry.
No,
And
whatever.
it's until the next dawn, right? Or next dusk?
What?
When we kill Strahd, how soon does he wake up again?
If we kill, okay. So it's been a minute since I was at the Abbey studying as a young acolyte, but I think I remember that if we kill Strahd out of his coffin, he returns to his coffin, and that's when we get a chance to kill him.
But he wakes up
Right.
after a while. How long until he wakes
I
up?
bet it's. I mean, like the mechanic that I assume is it's a long rest. That you regain your hit points after a long rest.
So we turn to Bob here and say, does that sound right? Or how much time do we have to go find the coffin after we kill him?
I have a lot
To
of
perform the
theoretical knowledge from the classroom, but I haven't spent a lot of time in the lab with, I haven't had much of a practicum with vampires.
Because if it's like 10 minutes, we
Chris
might
in
want
college
to make
taught
sure
I
we
haven't
find
used
the
for-
coffin first.
A decade. How'd I do?
If we have the whole night to find the coffin, we can kill him and then find the coffin. But if it's like
He'll say that it's after 1 hour is when he is.
so we
You
have
shield?
if not when, if we kill Strahd, we have 50 minutes to find the coffin.
We go find his coffin and start
That
like
should be fine.
desecrating it and destroying it. He'll probably come pretty quick.
If we find the coffin, he's probably going to come to us. Yeah.
Yeah. We could take that route. Try to find it first, and if we run into him beforehand.
That, or we actually could not kill him in his coffin, and we just groundhog day him.
I think there's a real good chance he sees us coming miles away. Anyway. Like, we probably can't sneak into the coffin, or can't sneak into the castle and then sneak around the castle. Probably, I'm thinking.
Yeah, probably. Alright,
Let's do the fame first.
Yeah.
to the swamps.
That's a big hurdle to get over anyway.
Yeah.
We ask him if he can teleport us out to the shrine.
Good question.
He'll say I don't have anything set up like that for that area. but-
No fast travel in
Basically
this
not
game.
good for anything.
Do you have any teleportation circles?
He'll say that he does have one into Castle Ravenloft.
Oh.
He has one here that we can use.
To be honest, guys, I'm 10th level. I think we could probably do this.
So that's how we could get in.
We could get in that way.
Straight shot right into the vein.
Would Strahd know when we arrive if we teleport in? Do you think?
Probably.
You're asking him?
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't think we want to go.
If I ever had a character voice, that would have been an easier way.
He'll say that Strahd has spies everywhere,
Yeah.
and if probably not much goes on in his castle that he's not aware of.
Right.
There's this tiny little piece all the way back here of me that's still thinking that Bob here is actually Vampire. And we saw
I know.
him and
I know
Bob
you
shows
do.
up. He's currently just missing.
No matter what he
Just
rolls
having a
and no
good-
matter what he asks,
having
he
a
still
good
thinks
time.
it's Bob.
It's bugging.
If it is, he's gonna kill you for calling him Bob.
From vampire to Bob.
It's a drop, man.
It's pretty rough.
It is. Anywho.
So are you planning on just walking out?
I think so.
As we go past the statue, we knock on it a little bit, and what was his name again?
I was confused because we learned a name, but it wasn't his name. It was his
Or
race.
like Arcanaloth.
It was Arcanaloth.
It's Nephron.
Yeah,
Nephron.
Nephron was his name.
I knock on the leg of the statue. Hey, Nephron! It's just us heading out. Don't shoot.
Yeah.
He'll let you go by.
Maybe we ask him on the way out, like, is there anything else we should do here before we leave? Gain more power?
I mean, capture the dark
Better
power.
weapons?
Capture the dark power again that we let loose, but
He
that's
says
probably
it's
something.
probably not a good idea to spend too much time here.
Yeah, fair enough. Look at, I mean, yes, I
That's what they
agree.
told us last time too. Because we were like, we have a whole day. You want us to go clear out the place? And they're like, no, it's here to protect the temple. We're like, oh shoot.
But
That's
just so you know, the right half is no longer protected. Have a good day.
Oh right, those skulls were probably theirs.
Yeah, they were guarding the sarcophagi downstairs.
That's our bad on that one, folks.
Whoops.
Here.
Mona, get something.
I tossed him a gold piece
For the mess.
for the mess.
Is the skeleton of Vilnius still there?
You go down to the.
Well, I'm just curious. Like, do I remember his body still lying there? Didn't that thing kill him?
You killed him, yeah.
You
Yeah.
killed him, yeah.
Oh, I was just say, hey, we got you at least one skull that you can replace. You know.
I think I got it.
Well, flaming skulls are made from the skulls of wizards.
What?
Oops.
Oh, for the what?
Making something wizardry.
All right. Well, you head out then.
Maybe these were their friends.
One was named Bob. That's the really insensitive thing about it.
So as you leave the temple, wind whips at your face. You can see snow is falling heavily.
This again, and let's go back.
We've been here before.
Look out for goats, man!
The temple is definitely not the most welcoming of places, but the outside is certainly not much better.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys still have your horses?
I think we do.
Technically, sure.
We haven't fed them or anything,
I
but
mean,
Well, there was some
Give them some grub.
patches of
they're eating
grass.
snow.
They're eating
Horses
snow.
can fend for
They ate
themselves.
part of that.
we gave all of the food to that wizard kid that teleported.
I mean, the horses weren't getting our
We,
rations anyway.
I would think that can go without being said that we're feeding the horses and brushing them and stuff and everything, right?
we fed them
To
some
be
of the
fair, if that was a thing we needed to care about, then you probably would have told us.
I mean, most video games don't.
Yeah.
Except for Red Dead, you know.
Yeah, we do have to pet them every once in a while.
How to clean them, that kind of stuff.
But yeah, I mean, you can certainly travel. The going is going to be slow though.
Slower than when we came in? Is it getting worse?
Definitely seems to be fairly bad. Yeah.
Why'd you give them out?
Friends,
Mhm.
check out this sweet ass spell I found while
Mhm.
combing through the tomes.
Why would we care how your ass Spell
Nice.
You summon a spirit.
It's gross.
It's not a donkey. That's for
gross,
sure.
Tanager.
And better be.
Oh, it would make a lot of sense though if you summoned an ass. Like if you summoned a donkey.
Too bad that
For
we
your
already have
sweet
one in the
ass
party. Oh no.
I think Domin rides a donkey. Doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he bought a
Yes,
mule.
that's true.
Is a mule a donkey?
No.
No, there's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So
A mule is half horse, half donkey.
Okay. It's half-assed.
couldn't even do that right.
It's a half-assed horse.
Half-assed ass.
Alright, so you're doing a griffin.
Mm-hmm.
And is this...
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You could have done a rhinoceros.
You could have plowed the road for us, basically.
That would have been kind of cool.
he,
Actually, saber-tooth tiger. could
he
be
just takes off way above the snowdrifts. He's like, why? It's
So
probably
it's
cold
not
out there,
it
though.
doesn't take concentration or anything like that. You just have it.
You just have it.
You just have it until you let it go. It's not like a 1 hour thing.
Right.
You know,
it's
it's so
basically until
stupid.
it dies.
That's what I thought my carved bear was going to be, basically, right?
Nah.
Instead, that one's basically a trash spell.
So you just instantly summon it and then instantly just dismiss it when you cast this, right?
What do you mean by that?
Like you just bring it into existence and then you just like fluff it away when you're done with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're never
I
done
mean,
with
but
it.
I'm never done with it until it dies.
Right,
But yeah.
but you can.
Yeah.
Because then you can just bring another one back.
Mhm.
Is it like a physical griffin? Or yeah?
I mean, it has the statistics brought in the Monster Manual for the chosen form, though it is celestial.
Yeah, but I mean like
But
do you,
I mean-
do you summon like a real griffin or is it like ethereal like
It's a spirit that assumes the form.
yeah, cool.
I would think it's the actual thing. Or it looks like the actual.
I mean, it would look like everything would be the same, except that it's just.
It wouldn't be like a ghost griffin.
That's what I mean. Like does it have a griffin token on the map or would it have like a translucent griffin?
I mean, I would assume
That
that.
would look like a real one.
Cool.
When you do it, it's like this.
I'm just looking at it. He's writing it.
Like this gray mist forms into this
Yeah.
real life-looking griffin.
Sweet.
Nice.
Doesn't matter, I was just curious. Well,
All right.
shall we
keep
away?
Trudging. Trudging through the snow.
Yeah, so you're able to travel a couple of hours. Snow is still fairly heavy. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'd like to maybe use this on myself.
16.
21.
Can I use that for me? For ability check or not?
What guidance?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a saving throw.
Quiet.
Yeah,
You're a terrible friend. Oh my word.
Do you need one?
I'm a good friend. I'm keeping you from cheating and
I
ruining
can get
the
him
game.
to use one of these, right?
What's that?
Oh, yeah, Bardic Inspiration, right?
You can inspire.
I think Bardic Inspiration
Look over at
works.
Big Man.
Yeah.
Hope you freeze to death.
Here, Marcus.
I'm fine.
Huh?
with the 16.
Bardic
You
Inspiration.
rolled a 22.
Oh, oh, okay, you're good then.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Why'd you think you'd roll bad?
I just wanted to roll better.
You all seem to be doing fine.
We've been through this before.
Yeah.
We can take it.
Bit my tongue.
What you doing there, guy?
I bit my tongue. Make sure it's not bleeding.
Alright, so you continue to travel. You are able to travel most of the day, and it starts getting late. You want to just keep continuing? Do you want to stop and rest for the night?
Did we go past the point where we met Victor?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Has it been 24 hours since we took a long rest?
Pretty much, yeah. because you would have taken it at the beginning of the night.
By the skulls.
Yeah.
I think
Might as well
the longer
take a
we
long
travel
rest.
without resting, we get exhaustion even without rolling.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
So maybe we should.
Right before I take a long rest, I cast Blink on myself just to try it out.
I also
Nice.
It works.
I go poof.
I'm
Because
going
he's like,
to
boop, and then he's boop, and then he's boop.
here. I actually let's see
Yes.
here. Hang on.
Blink again.
Oh no, Victor got it.
Blink again. Nope. Nope.
I think I cast down 3 of these.
Guardians of Fate, huh?
But maybe I wait. Yeah, nope. I throw down 3 of them. Right? Why not? Right?
Why not?
All
If
right.
we're gonna cast a hut and
Nice.
rest inside of it anyway.
Right?
Yeah. I have 3 of these guardians
Yeah.
outside of it.
When
to
Griffin's
just kill
circling
everything.
above.
You had to be real badass,
We never need to leave.
you know? You're like, we got this. Like,
We could just live here now.
Yeah, we could just kill Strahd and
Strahd
Vampire.
cannot come get us.
It's true.
We
So
just-
tiny hut can be set up, 3 times every 24 hours,
and then
we just sleep,
and then you complete a rest.
right?
Plus, I also have spells that I can make like the whole area holy to where unholy things can't even step into it.
I was joking about
Let's just kill Strahd
let's
and
make
Vampire.
a homestead up here,
And then
but like maybe we should.
Maybe.
Land is cheap. Take what you want.
Yeah, but everything's covered in snow, so that's kind of
All right. So you pass the night with the tiny hut.
tiny hut.
You wake up the next morning. Everything seems to be.
There's just like blood everywhere
there's a few goat horns lying around.
Right.
Other than that, it's just a mess.
Alright.
Alright, let's get cooking.
All right. So you continue to walk.
Continue to walk, I thought we had.
I guess
Our horses continue to walk.
By the way, one of you is pulling my horse behind, so. Thanks.
You mean dinner?
Yeah, he's
How
still
many
there.
rations can we get out of a horse?
We should really return these to the. Actually, no, they're working with Strahd,
The
right?
Bastani?
Oh.
Well, didn't we buy these
We
horses?
bought these horses.
We bought
We
these
never
horses.
did
These
anything
are our
with the
horses.
Bastani horses, did we?
No,
Those-
we left.
What actually
We left
happened?
them somewhere.
Were they left at the Abbott's?
They
Or
might have been.
I think so.
Did we just walk home from the Abbott?
No, I mean we just
There was
smacked them on the rumps and they went home.
We had like a
There was
cart
something where
or
we-
something. We brought a cart up to that mansion. Did we take that?
Maybe that was it. We
Oh,
rode
we
our
delivered-
horses somewhere and then we got a
we
ride to
delivered
somewhere else.
the wine into Valaki from the Wizard of Wines.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds familiar.
That's
Yeah,
probably
so
right.
they might be at the Wizard of Wines.
Hey, we could maybe gain some horses again.
Nice.
Well,
Sell
on the
them
horse
for
when I got
cash.
done to
Or we could return them.
But those Valaki, or not the Valaki, the Vistani, they're on Strahd's side, aren't they?
That's true.
They're no good Jardios.
Singer,
So I don't feel bad stealing their.
I think Singer, he's a good alignment. He doesn't want to steal.
Alright, well,
We're just
we'll
long-term
kill the
borrowing.
horses then.
Oh, excuse me.
All right. So as you're traveling, you
Family
come
issues.
across what looks like to be several barbarians.
Barbarians. Oh my!
We just see him and don't even really pay much mind and keep going.
He's like pushing back. Hey guys, what's up?
You're met with shouts of warning as these 6 barbarian-looking people hold up their axes in sort of a defensive posture.
So they're warning us.
Are
right?
they fighting a giant wolf?
No, it does not seem to be.
It's with them.
Seems to be
Hello,
traveling
good
with
sirs.
Who seems to be the person in charge? Is it this
It's a
guy
mighty fine
here
day
with,
today.
with the hood over his head?
So it looks like actually is a woman that is in the front.
Oh. A woman.
It
Use it on
looks to
stage
be-
with a woman.
It looks to be a mountain of a woman, a very, very large one.
related to the hound that they have with them.
Is that wolf recognizable as maybe a werewolf?
It does not look like a werewolf.
Okay. When they shout out to us, are they speaking common?
They are. It's very broken common.
Are they hostile towards us?
It's kind of like a Mexican standoff. They're kind of waiting to see how you react.
Gotcha. So you're
Or
saying
were they? Does it look like they were heading in the opposite direction toward us?
Yes.
I mean, I'll just step up here and see if they just pass by.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll,
Let 'em
I'll
pass.
step out of the way. I've got my shield on, though.
Wait, how about I
They
just do
don't-
this instead?
They
And
don't look the
And it looks to them like I am holding a sword hilt. Just like a
Just
nothing,
broken off
harmless sword.
Yeah.
this fool?
Like they might not even know what it is, because it looks so weird, you know.
They don't look Vistani do they?
They do not look the same.
Do they look intelligent?
They're Giorgios.
That's right.
I think.
So as you step aside, they kind of relax their weapons a bit.
We attack.
One of them will start shouting out excitedly and start pointing at Singer. You have the goat hide, right?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And,
Well, I think we cut it up into a bunch of pieces, and we're all kind of carrying them.
Yeah, it was a pretty big goat.
It was huge, right?
Okay, so you have like multiple.
I
He's
would-
got
I
the
would-
horns on his
yeah.
helmet, though.
I would be carrying the smallest piece.
Okay, well they'll start shouting out and saying Sengzor, and
I'm sorry, what?
they'll be like,
Are
"You
they
are a
saying-
strong warrior."
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
They recognize the.
Well.
I kind of undo my cape, so it's kind of like, fluttering in the wind, like twice as wide as me.
I just kind of, like crawl over with like the griffin, just kind of like a tank crawling over top, a couple of good, like flaps, like Snokes,
All of this is going on, and I say, if you say so.
It's like you're like saying this, like
As a
we're all
pro.
like in front of you.
Yeah, they definitely seem impressed that you were able to kill the goat.
I cast Mage Hand.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah, I cast Mage Hand right behind me to grab hold of the bottom of my robe on the back and just kind of wave it a little bit.
Well,
a little bit of
it
air,
is
like-
pretty windy too already, so
You guys are all taking off your cold weather clothes and
They
getting
probably don't think
exhausted.
too much.
I'm not taking it off. I'm just making it wave like they do in the movies.
Just
even if it's not
unbuttoning it.
windy,
And just
even though it is windy.
those foolish Giorgios.
You
Like
gotta
a
move
minor
aside
angel,
a
like a
little.
little bit of a glow around.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, why aren't they moving aside for me?
Let these brave fools pass.
I say, excuse me, we're just traveling downhill here.
We are but just poor circus folk.
Well, we're not poor, that's for sure. I mean, why are we moving to the side?
Being polite.
Why aren't they being polite?
They are.
We're the
They
great
were just
hunters.
complimenting on us how strong warriors we
Okay, are they moving off to one side or not?
I mean,
We
And
already
if we both move
We
off
already
to one
start.
side,
Yeah, it's like when
We're
two
not
people
gonna get anywhere.
get stop at the end of the two hallways. And they're like, what? Okay,
It's like you're like,
please go.
Please, oh, thank you. No, please.
No, after you.
No, after you.
Okay.
No, after you.
I insist.
yeah, so they'll.
My good sir,
They'll
I
move
quickly
down.
cast some kind of spell to help him not fall down that steep cliff.
Right? Oh my word. We share some
You look
stories
like a
of
big
great
compliment.
battles.
They don't. They just look at you like, what?
As you know, guys, I am now a 10th level Forge domain.
Blank stare.
As they kind of walk past, I turn to Singer and kind of loudly say, "Boy, sure is a good thing we bought all those goat hide."
Lucky we found all that code.
Just kidding. I don't.
I'm not gonna lie, I just about dropped a pretty good spell on top of him just to
No, I thought you were gonna say induce, but
do the work. That'd be your griffin.
Some days you're the barbarian, some days you're the griffin.
But yeah, they'll let you pass by.
no. We'll let them pass by.
That's true, they pass by, and then they continue on.
We
their
great
way.
warriors.
Well,
I say, are you guys going to visit the temple as well?
We traveled many moon south toward temple. No face.
They'll say we are hunting for the winter, and they're basically out hunting.
Let's see.
Hunting for the winter, I'd say you found it.
Oh, that's us.
That's a good joke, Eddie.
That's what I'm here for.
You're so silly.
To make the bad good jokes.
All right, you continue on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you round a bend, and you can see in the distance the bridge that you crossed earlier.
That means we're about to pass Victor, right?
But didn't
Was
we?
Victor
Actually, no,
before?
he was before.
Victor
yeah.
was
So
like
if you
right
want to
here.
go,
Yeah, I want to just far enough to peek over the hill and see if the food's still there.
it is still there.
Well,
That
whatever.
won't spoil.
No, it won't spoil. I was just curious if he showed up again.
We should have asked
It
if we
does
have
not look
that.
like it's been touched.
Dude, can we have that barbarian's wolf? You think? Should have traded for it.
Could have traded my griffin for it.
We need to start a scanning business. Make a trade, drop it,
we could sell
recast it.
horses in Valaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
That's beautiful.
I like that.
Okay.
So who is okay? Make perception checks.
Don't mind. Okay, hang on here a second. I sense that I need to look ahead. I see something in the distance, so I cast
Hey,
guidance.
Martin, could you set up like a way that I could?
You cannot cast guidance on this.
Alright, fair enough.
What time of day is it?
It is probably afternoon.
Marvin, could you set up somehow that I could use, or like, to use my griffin's abilities and things like that?
Let me see. Do they have?
Oh, sorry.
15 for me.
Sorry. Tanger was helping me.
Oops.
Nice of him.
I got a 23.
Still trying to figure out my griffin.
You must be level 10 Forge Domain as well.
Even
No matter how I
better.
am, Cubby.
Even better.
The griffin has advantage on
Paladin of
perception
Demeter.
checks that rely on
Ah, mixed race.
plus 5.
Very good
No,
indeed.
human. All human.
Oh, well. Sorry.
I was a mixed race in our previous campaign, though.
Oh, that's true. That's
You're
true.
half dwarf.
I was pretty
You
short
had,
then.
you had plot armor.
Half a shot.
Had plot armor.
That's I wonder if you could craft that armor.
Make that a magical item. Like a rare item. Plot armor.
It's like plus 10 AC or something
Well,
like
no, the plus, the
It could
magical
be,
bonus varies based on how much you need.
that. Just whatever you need.
Yeah.
I need more. I do like that.
when health is
floating.
below 10%, add plus DM's discretion to your AC.
Well, no.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, the more powerful the spells or the more enemies that are around you, it goes up 1 AC for each
Yeah.
level of difficulty or
Oh.
person.
Goes up 1 point per level of spell cast against you or per enemy within 15 feet.
Plus 1 AC for every 1000 CR in an encounter.
1,000
Yeah.
What's
XP.
What's a CR?
Challenge rating.
Challenge
That
rating.
1,000 challenge rating would kill everything.
Yeah.
So it goes up by, so we'd have a plus 1,000
So you can add a
AC.
plus 1 in a deadly encounter.
Plus 1 AC?
Yeah.
That's not armor.
Hmm?
I mean, what's 1 AC gonna do?
It adds 1 to your armor class.
We're talking like...
You're talking 1,000 XP.
Nope.
Not CR.
I'm making this thing way under P instead of OP. That's
Got
what I'm
it.
saying.
You're off the
Okay.
balance team. Okay. Eddie?
Gotcha. Man, you should really advise Epic then on their new content for Fortnite.
I would, but I don't care.
What if there was
Do you
money
see a
involved?
griffin now?
What?
What if there was money involved?
Is it still Fortnite? Because I'm never gonna find out about
In
it.
my
But what if you were going to get
nice. Yes.
a
Very
bunch
good.
of money?
Very cool.
I mean, I would do it for money.
See, I figured. Money talks.
What'd you guys all roll?
Suddenly it becomes the
15.
greatest game in the world.
21.
15, 21.
I'm sorry, 23.
Yeah.
13.
Oh, yikes.
14. You can see the griffin there?
I can see the griffin.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if it lets
Marvin.
Yep.
Him
We all
look
have
like a
horses.
Pegasus.
Can we have our horses?
No.
Marty, I'd like to have all my stats on my horse too. I mean, donkey. I have
Sounds like someone.
Who rolled a 21?
23.
23.
23.
My griffin picks up.
So even over what sounded like a weird disturbance in the
that.
wind, suddenly sounds like giant flapping wings.
Griffin?
Tell your griffin to calm down a little
He
bit.
rode away on a giant flying horse, right?
Oh yeah, that
Strahd's
dude.
horse.
Well, yes.
Strahd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when
Didn't-
Strahd attacked Valaki? And then when we fought his,
One of his dudes on the bridge.
what's the word?
Into
We
the
fought
way.
his servant.
At Valaki?
No, here.
No, just on the bridge. Oh, yeah.
And then he jumped off the bridge and flew away on Strahd's horse.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did.
I think we should hide and see what's happening. Like if he's coming into land, we should see what's going on. Maybe we can spy.
We dive into the snowbanks.
You see a gigantic bird. Huge.
Oh.
Monstrous.
Where is it?
It has an 80-foot wingspan and claws as big as a wagon.
Tis a rock.
It comes peeling out of the ice and blustery snow.
Does it see us? Is it coming at
Its
us?
claws outstretched as it comes straight at you.
Oh yikes! That's a big boy.
Oh,
That
snap.
is the biggest boy.
What do you do?
Run like the wind.
I'll tell you what I do. Wigman is pretty slow.
That is not. That doesn't start. It doesn't fit into a sentence that starts with I and then do something.
I push Wigman back.
Yeah. And how fast is your donkey?
I think, well, the thing is donkeys can take off really fast. Not a good top end, but to get started, we're out of here.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, okay, what do we do? Okay, the bird freezes for a second, and
How much time
meanwhile-
do we have? Do we have like a round, basically?
You don't know how much time. This
Is
thing's
it
coming
is
straight
it coming
you.
at us?
I cast disguise self on myself. We're still in the middle.
Let's
of snow.
actually have everyone roll for initiative,
Okay.
just so we can get the terms straight.
I'm glad we're not surprised at least.
We're still in the snow, right?
You're on the pathway, but yeah, you're in the
Those
snow.
wings are so loud that you can't be surprised. In fact, we have we have advantage on it.
Nice. It's so loud. It's causing its own eardrums to not be able to,
We
Focus
can
and
see
see
or
us.
hear us.
kind of like when you're driving, and you're going to like a place, you have to turn the radio down to know for sure where you're going.
So do we get to do one thing basically before we go into the turn order?
No.
What? But he rolled a 23.
That just means we're not surprised.
That's fair.
The bird got 20.
It did.
What's the bird's dex?
A bird?
What is his
It's
dex?
high.
Marvin, I rolled a
It's
20.
actually just 0.
Oh.
Nice. I get to go first.
If his modifier is higher and they die.
Alright, so Tanager, what do
Tell
you
you
do?
what I do.
Alright. I mean, it looks like this bird's coming right for us. Pretty.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
it's,
serious.
I mean, it came out of
Okay.
nowhere.
My question to you.
I say, yes, my friend. And I put out my arm for it to land on.
His dwarf arm that's like 9 inches long.
And just one of the talons.
This 40-foot bird.
It was like
the tip of the talon.
it just
like wipes you out.
that, or like it comes and just like lands, just like ding.
Yeah, but what if it works?
It's like balancing.
Yeah, I was like, you zoom out and just like.
I'm like, it's been a long
Its
time.
wings and just looking angry, just looking grumpy.
We're all just like, oh, okay then.
Oh,
This is a good joke.
Nice.
I like this joke.
nice one.
Okay, so
actually
Is there
happens.
any way that I can? Is there any way that I could get off of my griffin and still have?
I think if you dismount,
That's an action.
I think so.
Okay. All right. So in that case, there.
Mount or dismount a steed is. Action.
All right, and then also, does my griffin get a turn with me?
Yeah, I'll say you can go on the same.
Okay. Okay, so I will do. I'll do this bonus action here. I will cast shield effect. And then I will fly.
So this does for both of you, right? I think so. Or you. I think it does, right? How does that work?
That's actually good.
Doesn't it say?
I guess it says within range.
It says a creature of your choice within range. So I would take that to mean one.
One per.
One creature, which would be
While mounted on it, you can make any spell you cast that targets only you. Also target the mount.
Oh,
Nice. Because I was gonna say
nice.
technically, if I get attacked with a spell, it will also I can direct it to just being the griffin.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay.
Or you could also, like, if you ever cast Stone Skin on yourself,
It would be
you would also
also.
cast it on the Griffin to protect it.
You should cast some large on it.
On the bird?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking.
It'll
Or on
probably
the
collapse.
Griffin.
It'll probably collapse underneath its own weight then.
All right. So
Sure.
I'll fly up here. That was.
So you're just, flying straight at the thing.
Oh, gotcha. It's coming towards us, I guess, right? Okay.
Yeah.
How high
Can I
is it?
redo that then?
20 feet, 30 feet. It's swooping in.
Okay.
It came from, out of the air.
See, this is where it's nice to be a dwarf. Can't hit me, he's gonna hit everything else first.
All right. How about this? I will go up here then, and I will.
If you could please have these barbarians seeing this big bird and they come flying toward to try to get the hunt.
That would be
And
nice.
they just crest the knoll and I'm putting a finishing blow into it by standing on top of it. If we could do something like that, it'd be great.
So,
Checks in the mail.
Okay.
you seem like a deer with
Well,
headlights
well,
on.
you keep on bringing up things that I might not do right.
What do you mean?
So, okay.
I just,
You want to die or not?
I'll do this.
Your turn might be about over.
Oh goodness. Oh yikes.
Those both miss. Yeah, one wide left, one wide right. Just
What's a barn coming in? You missed it.
which is actually amazing because this wing spread is
It's huge. Huge.
huge.
Huge.
You're trying to count all the feathers and you're thinking billions and billions.
Billions and billions and billions.
Let's see here. Oh wow, that thing's 9,000 feet out.
Right. Yeah. Closing in fast.
Yeah, shoot, I don't even I'll just chill here for now, and I'll just keep the griffin handy too.
Alright, it's Wigman's turn.
I cast disguise self on myself
Wow.
and make everything white.
What?
And then
And
go
follow the
running off to there. First cast disguise self and then go running off.
You make yourself like a white blob?
To blend in with the snow.
Yeah, but like
Basically all my clothes. Is
You
white.
make- you
my
make-
skin turns white, my clothes all turn white, my eyes turn white, I'm white.
your disguise is yourself but dunked in milk.
Yes.
Okay.
Like freshly dunked in.
Yeah.
It's like, have you seen a drawing of a polar bear blinking in a snowstorm?
Yeah, right.
It's that.
It's that.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is all for me.
Alright. Well, this giant bird is going to come racing in. And it's going to hit the first thing it sees.
Oh, a ton of
Which
bricks.
is a dwarf.
Exactly.
Its claws come at you first.
I say, whoa there.
That is.
Are you still standing there with him?
I am.
That is. It's a 31.
A what now? Sorry.
Yeah.
31 what?
It
To hit?
to hit.
What? Okay. Good talk.
You know what I mean?
It lands.
It traps you underneath the under its claws.
Like
Does it land
You
on
take-
his arm?
You take 22 slashing.
I probably still
Literally,
stand up.
yeah, on his arm.
I say, good boy.
Good boy.
Its talon has your beard pinned down.
How you
It has you
grown.
pinned against the ground.
Who's
and,
a big boy?
and then it is also going to
How much damage?
22 slashing.
Okay.
You are currently restrained. You can try to escape it on your turn with a strength check. It is also going to attack you with its beak. 2 crit fails.
Oh.
This is. Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, it makes sense if his talons are
Oh
like
my gosh.
packed down.
I'm just little.
Well, he is kind of small.
He's a very small target and he's covered
and he's
by
trying
wings.
to eat food out of my hand, but it's a small hand.
He is prone, so disadvantage.
So it is your turn, Singer. You
I
said this.
really need you to stay for a minute.
So this giant bird.
I thought
Just,
this was
I
very
mean, you
funny.
can't even see.
Yeah. It's
anything.
on the ground.
It's
like
on the ground,
It's
yeah.
grounded right now.
Yeah, the swings are like flapping, as it's still
Yeah.
almost landing.
And it's huge.
Yeah.
It's like, how tall is it when it's on the ground?
I mean, it's probably 20 feet at
Sweet.
least tall.
That'll shaft, as we all say in our native tongue. I will ride up to it on a horse, and with my sweet lightsaber, I will activate it with a bonus action and swing at it for a not great start. 15.
Oh, that hits.
Hey, that is gonna do 12 radiant. Is it undead by any chance?
It's not undead. It looks very much alive.
It does 12 radiant damage.
Okay,
I will attack it again for a 19 to hit.
that hits.
That is another 10 radiant damage. And what the hey, I'll throw in a superiority die since I have bigger ones now. It's another 8.
Okay.
That's it.
I like how you just keep rolling damage when he is on. It's great.
I can do it. It's great.
I love that in a man.
Anything else? That's it.
Yes.
Alright, it is Dalvin's turn. You have this giant bird. Just claws all over you. Talons. The chicken does have large talons, in case you were wondering.
What? I don't understand a word you just said, boy.
When they make the film in the trailer, it's gonna go. "Rrrt." Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how we got here.
You're eternally restrained or grappled. Yeah.
Strength check?
You can try to make a strength check if you would like to escape. You're still able to make attacks though while restrained. Your speed is 0.
Is that you or me?
Me, senor.
Dom, you good down there, buddy?
Yeah.
Never been better.
I think I do this right here. Maybe this is not the best thing for me to do. Yeah, we'll do it. Why not? I say, hungry fella. Here, have some grasshoppers.
Right now? Oh,
And
he's gonna do that
I,
swarm of insects.
Yeah.
Right.
Insect plague.
I put swarm of insects, so it's in a sphere above us, to where like it stops about a couple feet above us, but covers the whole area or underneath it. So basically, its head and everything is surrounded quite nicely in it.
Is this on your turn that he makes it, or on his turn now? Good question.
How do I put it in chat? Can I put it in chat? Why did it not even show in chat? Anyways,
I see it. In
insect
chat.
plague,
It says DC 16 Constitution save, 24 piercing.
but it doesn't really say anything about it. So
it doesn't say.
Okay.
When the area appears, each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw.
So it'll make it now.
Must also make it when it enters the area for the first time or ends its turn there.
So it does it
Good
when
shot.
it's cast, and also if it's in its turn.
At the end of its turn.
Is when it.
So both.
So it's doing it now
If it-
because
when
he
it
just entered
casts,
it,
yeah.
and he'll do it again at the end of his turn.
And at the end of if the creature ends its turn there, so if he just stays there, he'll take it again.
Right.
What's this spell called?
Insect plague. Does it not show up in your chat? Yeah.
I mean,
The description does.
Oh.
Doesn't show up.
It might show up.
So,
I looked it up real quick.
so it takes the 4d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
So it fails. Takes 24 piercing damage. So
nice.
Nice.
Basically dead.
basically.
Isn't it kind of silly? Little insects attacking a big bird.
Am I on this?
Anything else?
You'd be underneath it.
So do I need to make a save?
No, because the sphere is up in the air above us.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
Like it's not.
How tall is the bird?
Is it 20 feet?
Probably
20 feet.
at least.
Yeah, about 20 feet.
Okay, that's it for you.
So it ends 10 feet above us, basically.
Yeah, because all my bonus actions
Well,
are
I'm not 10
spell-based,
feet
so-
tall.
I mean,
Yeah, of course I might be. Maybe.
yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Esmeralda's going to do a.
Yeah, probably on a
Hang
horse.
on, Marvin J. Am I allowed to do? Can I do my a Shield of Faith as a bonus action? Even like as an, or is that too
Yeah,
much?
it's a
Too
spell,
many
right,
things. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Esmeralda is going to do a
Her spell that she's had for a while and never
Lightning.
used it called Kill a Rock.
lightning bolt. Ooh, that's. You can see as lightning sizzles out of
Oh,
her
a rock.
fingers.
A rock?
I think that's what this is called.
Oh, the animal is called a rock.
Arc-Sea.
Oh, okay.
If you know, if you want to look it up real quick and see.
Takes
how many hit points it
39 lightning damage.
Nice.
Okay, that is it for her turn. It is Tander's turn.
Nice. You know, I didn't realize it, but my Eldritch Blast increased to 2d10
Yeah.
from 1d10, but that was like back at like 5th
Wait.
level or something, or like, or
Yeah,
like,
that's been a while.
Oh, man.
It's probably about to go up to 3d10.
well, no, as in I forgot to change it though, so I think it's just 2d10 for a 10th level. So,
We should have sold that goat stuff to those barbarians.
all right.
It could have been right.
So I'll go here, and then I'll throw out some pocket cannons. Nice.
Nice.
Those both hit.
16 hits.
Wow.
Nice.
Great job. Oh, was that
Wait.
a 1?
No, you're supposed to roll 2d10
That's what he's doing.
and making fun of your
Yeah.
shit.
No, I mean, look at that.
They were not great rolls. They both had a 1 in them.
Yeah, that's stupid. Okay, and then I'm gonna go closer, and I'll attack with the griffin. Be precious.
Not to be like whatever, but you don't really want to get in the sphere of.
Oh, that's a good point too. forgot about
You
that.
could have flown low.
I mean,
with
if the bird's high enough to where you can attack it without, but
Is
I
the
mean, I don't think you'll be able to physically attack it while you're flying
Yeah.
and not be in that insect.
okay?
Yeah, you can come in and land though, and be down on my level.
get down on my level.
I'll just still stay back here then.
Okay. Alright, well then it is
You can make
Whitney's
him
turn.
snarl.
Right where I'm at, spend 2 sorcery points, cast Enlarge Reduce as a twin spell. Enlarge on Dalman, reduce on the bird. It needs to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw, unless it is willing. And if you're unwilling,
All
you
it's
can
ever
make
wanted
it
was to be normal size.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why he's so cranky.
Yep.
It succeeds on the
Thank-
Constitution
All
saving
right. Well,
throw.
you're big at least, if you want to be.
Oh yeah.
So, and then I will just go ahead and move back another 30 feet.
The only
That's
thing
it
is,
then
like,
for you.
I couldn't roll like a max of 40 damage, you know?
Does the bird
It's
like
kinda
you know?
forget-
The bird has probably munched on a couple of grasshoppers now. Is it starting to warm up to me?
Shit on some grasshoppers. Just like you're just trying to feed it. That's actually
It's
what
like-
was going on.
It's like if you gave someone French fries and the French fries attacked you. Like, you're welcome.
I'd still be kind of happy.
You give someone food and it has
I mean,
to support
to be
food
fair, the
poisoning.
fries do kind of attack you.
Just
In
over
the
a
end,
long period
In
of
the
time.
end.
I've been attacked by many of the French fries.
Careful,
If you can't tell. I've gotten Tabor's revenge.
It's
You
been a great
have-
battle of Great War.
You get bigger. You have advantage on strength checks and saving throws. You do an extra 1d4 with weapon attacks.
Nice.
1d4 damage.
Respect.
You should have respected me before.
Actually, bonus action.
Level 10.
Inspire
force.
Dalman.
You're level 10 forge domain? Oh.
Oh wow!
Whoa!
I had no
Wait.
clue. I had no
I always
idea.
had to remember that. You didn't really need the help.
Oh, I don't.
My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Well, I
the first
understand.
time I heard you say it this whole
You
session.
know,
I heard
most
he takes time by
heroes,
himself.
most heroes and gods have plenty of people that try to help
Hey
them
guys,
out.
Darwin's
That's
got this.
true.
Let's just go
That's
home.
fair.
So, most of them have a following.
Well, shit, he's good. Let's go.
So,
They'll catch up.
Yeah, see you later.
This is my bird.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, like, what would the DC be for Dalman to just tame the bird?
Right? Exactly. If I sing to it and hit a crit on
Well,
performance,
A crit would be a start. Once you do that, then we can maybe.
I think we could do a crit plus an inspiration die from you, plus I could add a D6 or D4 with a thing I have.
hey Marty, let me tame it.
Anything?
I can't use it to attack anything. but
And
I
then
can
once
just
we
ride
do,
it.
and once we do all of that, it's gonna just do that 3 times in a row without a failure, and then yeah.
Hang on. Wait, can we? Oh, wait. I suddenly hold my piece of amber up into the air.
It eats it.
Don't waste it.
What about to put this bird in Pokemon ball? Whatever.
Pokemon ball.
Pokemon ball.
I can't think of what it is right now.
It's a Pokemon's.
a Pokemon.
Alright, so it is the bird's turn.
Bird.
Bird's door.
Don't you know about the bird?
Everybody thinks this bird is a turd.
It is going to release Dalman and attack Singer.
Ill pardon
It is going to hit you with its claws, with its talons. That's a 28 to hit.
That will, if you believe it or not, strike me.
That is 26 slashing.
Lucky.
That's a few.
It is going to pick you up.
Brian, can I see that paper for a sec?
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
That's all right. I thought that would be big news. For what? Right.
It's going to try flying off with you.
Probably as much as we
Do I get to make a save against that?
You can. on your turn, you
Wait.
can make a save against it.
I attack it.
Wait.
Okay.
I missed that.
That thing
I
does
got
not
picked
get
up by
away
the
from
bird.
me.
It just did it.
That is rather unfortunate.
Yeah.
My locust also do an attack on it.
How high in the air am I?
You're probably like 30 feet up.
Sweet!
Oh, bam! Oh, it's a taming crit.
You hit it for 13.
Yikes.
13 love points. I bet you that makes it happy and it turns around. Comes back for more.
Does not seem like it noticed it. It is Singer's turn.
Does it have me under it, like it's holding me in its claws below itself?
Yep.
How bound am I? Am I constrained or anything?
I mean, you are
What's the
restrained.
word?
Yeah.
Grappled? No.
You're grappled and restrained.
Restrained.
Nice.
I'm like 30 feet in the air. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to break loose. If I can try to make like a strength check.
Strength check, yeah.
That's not great.
But it could be worse, so.
15.
That is not good enough.
That was not good. Oh, shoot. Farts. Okay, I blew it. I should have used my lucky feet before you told me if it didn't work or not, didn't I? Yeah, I have to use it before I know if it fails. Okay. Can I take a bonus action?
You can do a bonus action.
I will rage.
Okay.
Quick metagaming question. Do you still have Featherfall?
That's it for me. That's all I
We
got.
were just discussing it as we were walking just before this. I was looking down over the
Yeah.
cliffs.
Yeah.
Boy, it would sure be a shame if somebody fell down there.
Yeah.
Tanager popped up and said,
Still got it. Yep. I was thought
We
about
actually
switching-
talked about it in
thought
the
about
temple.
doing the old switcheroo at the temple, but
Alright, it
That's
is
true.
Dalman's turn.
I say, you get back here!
I'm not done with you yet.
And I strike out at it. Strike out at it!
He's angry because the bird chose me.
That's the best I could do. That's disgusting.
20 radiant damage.
Oh, disgusting.
It's your words that hurt more.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then I.
I
What I
tied
should have
myself to
done.
the saddle.
I should have done heat metal on Singer. I would have hurt like the Dickens, so he would have dropped you.
Oh, yeah, if you heated my armor.
Probably not the best of ideas, but you know.
Hot singer.
"Hot singer."
Okay, I guess I do that. To be honest, I don't. I move like maybe 5 feet over, but you know, I still want to kind of stay underneath the swarm of insects personally. You understand, Singer?
Okay. It's Esmeralda's turn again.
Can we just have a magic wand that just turns into sweet roll?
Our last DM let us have that.
Yeah.
And I
Not only
remember,
that, he had highly encouraged the use of it.
and I do believe we turned one of the big enemies into a sweet
that
roll
was
in that
great.
one building.
Yeah,
We turned one into a flower pot.
Well, we turned one into a flower pot, but in the one building,
It was like the big cave area where the oracle was at. There was like that dragon centipede type of thing.
yeah.
It was like curled up around a pillar. We walked in there and we just like turned into a sweet roll,
Right.
and it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a pretty difficult fight. Well, it's a sweet world
We
now.
got a lot of XP for that, probably. For that dumb joke that happened.
Don't joke.
Esmeralda casts
Don't joke about sweet rolls.
magic missile and does 18 force damage.
Nice.
It is Tanager's
Oh,
turn.
the bird went all the way over there. Is the blight still around it? Still about it?
No.
It's
We
above Dalman.
Nice. So there's nothing around it. Is that correct?
That's correct.
What's it?
Just
what
a
did-
paladin.
What did it? Okay, so
he
like,
does have.
so it has
Singer
singer.
in
Is
its
it like
talons.
flying away?
It's flying away.
Okay. So I will come here. Okay, I'll first go here. And I will try to do an Eldritch Blast that succeeds. Alright.
Oh yeah, those both hit.
Ooh.
Nice.
Lots of damage.
28.
Wow.
28.
Okay.
Oh wait, you know what? Just so you know, Marvin J.
And then also...
Technically, I would have done an extra 1d4 damage with my Silver Morning Star, and I would have did a 1d8 fire damage to it. That's
What?
okay.
I think
Maybe reactions don't get all that. They should.
They do.
Do they?
It's still a hit with a melee weapon.
Okay, that's okay.
you're still big.
A couple turns out.
Alright, and then I will attack with the Griffin.
Okay.
Are you up, like, right by it? Right?
That will not hit.
I'll attack him again. There we go.
That hits.
Oh man, I'm not seeing those ones.
Oh,
there
just,
you go.
just to the...
attack?
Just to the...
Oh, I see.
13 swipe.
Alright.
Excellent.
else?
Excellent. My donkey kicks at it too
That'll do.
as an opportunity to attack it. So it goes by.
It is Woodman's turn.
Alright,
The Griffin drops a deuce on it.
I go like so, and then I thunder step
Oh.
up to right next to, and a little bit above Singer. Like right beside its leg.
30 feet in
And then
the
I go
air.
like that.
So he just grabs on.
And I hang on. And then we'll wait for the rest until next round.
Until next session.
I thought you were gonna
Oh yay! This will be interesting. Down here. 11.
Wait. You know what?
Things are about to happen.
That is about to happen, isn't it? What
You have
happens?
a handy there before I get to it. Go for it.
So Eddie, just to point of clarification, did you grab me or did you grab the Griffin?
He grabbed the other talon.
The
Yeah.
other,
Of
like
the
the
bird.
talon is above where its claws or
Right.
talons are.
Right.
Just the leg
Right.
part of it.
Right.
So you're grabbing onto the griffin.
Yeah.
No. Oh, my Griffin.
Oh, I'm sorry,
no,
the
sorry,
bird.
the rock,
The bird.
the rock.
I said that.
The rock.
I said it. I messed
right
it up.
next to
Okay.
Singer.
The big old blue bird.
Shane, you can like change the token direction to like flip it the other way.
I suddenly shrink by 7 inches. Awkward.
7 inches. But where?
Just overall, instead of being
He's now a female.
His left shin gets 7 inches shorter.
wait, how tall are you
He has to limp
I think I'm
everywhere.
pretty tall.
for a dwarf? I was 5'9". Now I'm 5'2".
Oh, I think I'm taller than you.
Dang.
No, sorry, no.
I think a
I'm not.
dwarf can't be taller than 5 feet.
I think I'm like 4 or 5 or something like that.
Well, I'm heading
Where is
your
this?
way.
Where does it say?
Alright. I'm done.
You're 4'8".
Okay.
I think a 5 foot dwarf is like
Actually-
a 6 foot human.
Yeah.
It's a pretty huge dwarf as it is.
Bonus, or do you have one
Oh,
already? Or do you have one?
I don't have any.
Bonus action, Inspire Singer.
Give me my precious.
Give them to me.
Alright. So this bird, it is taking a lot of damage.
Thank you, Eddie.
It is going to start flying up and away, and it is going to drop Singer.
What a turd!
But I had plans.
Unless you would like to try to grab onto it.
Can I try to grab him? Like his leg?
I would use a reaction to try to grab Singer.
I don't want to fall if he can thunderstep me out.
You're
of here.
actually on its other foot.
Yeah, I'm seeing like he's got the talon, he got it like that. I'm hanging on right here.
You
How
could try
high?
to make a dexterity saving throw, or you could try jumping off and grabbing him, but
is there anything that
he's basically being dropped. and so
How high am I when he
How
drops
high?
me?
probably about 50 feet.
It climbs more. I want to try to grab you so you can thunder step us out of
Yeah,
here.
and I'm grabbing for you too.
Yeah, that's what I want to try to do.
So, do we both roll or someone roll with
we
advantage?
probably both
or-
have to roll.
Okay, dexterity save.
I'm gonna say. Yeah, like I'll say like acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, I'll roll for athletics.
Okay.
If that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will use my thing. That. To give me advantage. And you have inspiration.
I have
the bardic.
your inspiration.
Nice. 2 and a 9.
I'm going to use a luck point to re-roll the
Acrobatics?
7,
Okay.
and I'll take my 9 plus acrobatic or athletics is another 9, 18,
I got a 50.
Okay.
18, 19, 23, and I'm going to burn a superiority die.
Nice!
It's another 10.
25?
Nope. 33.
Nice.
Alright.
folks.
So you're basically trying to.
I'm trying to grab
for
his
each other?
his arm or his hand or whatever I can grab.
I mean, what are you trying to do?
Whatever I can grab, the same. And still holding on to
With
the,
one
the
with
rock.
one arm.
I think if you even let go of it, Eddie, and
Yeah.
and let go of it to grab me.
That's what I'm trying to think. 50 feet, how far do you fall in a round? Which is really about half a round.
Well, when it's your turn, you'll get a turn.
Yeah. I mean, you would basically
Before
start
we hit the
falling
ground.
when it's your turn.
Okay.
This is daring.
Basically,
This is
knowing that, like, if I know in my head that I basically have these 6 seconds to cast another spell before we hit the ground, I would, let go too and just basically grab for Singer.
Okay. If you do that,
Or even just be within 5 feet.
you're able to do that.
You're just be with him when you die.
Which at this rate, I mean,
I like this plan. I think it's a good plan. I think it's gonna work.
actually, oh well.
So yeah, it releases you and continues to fly away. Singer, you find yourself falling with.
Yeah. Right. I think that I can't really do anything. I'm just gonna hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean none of my attacks are gonna help us or anything. I'll probably I'll use my action to end my rage. I'll come out of a rage, and hopefully that makes me a little bit easier to carry.
All right. It is Dalman's turn.
So I'm going to travel. Let's see, how far can I go? 25 feet. Wait, I'm bigger now. Can I go farther than 25 feet?
I don't think it increases.
Bigger
your speed.
steps.
Oops.
Might actually slow you down.
The thing about it, really big things are usually pretty slow.
Especially in the snow like this. So.
Wait, can we still see the bird?
Your vision might.
I mean, I can't see it anymore.
What? I mean, he flew 50 feet up, Marvin
Can't
J.
either.
He said he flew
Yeah,
away.
it is
first.
still to the left though.
How far
still
can he
see it
fly,
to the
Marvin?
Okay.
Far. I mean, you ever see these wings?
If he
He's
had,
got
he had to
80
go
feet
up,
wings.
and that was slow going.
The albatross
Trying
of
to
giant
climb
birds.
altitude before he dropped him.
How much do you weigh?
You never
I
asked.
mean, this bird is.
I'm doing math.
If you're doing real math, I weigh 130.
You weigh 196
was
hashtags?
130.
How?
I'm gonna go with 100 because I just lost.
Just
We're gonna call it 300.
Um,
It will take us 3.19 seconds to hit the ground.
but we were kind of halfway through the round already. By
Yeah.
the time it like.
Right, so we're getting close.
really
Yeah.
close. I mean, Tanner can always just do a reaction.
I mean, I was
Are
wondering.
you doing anything down there?
Just give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I mean, my turn's in 4 years here, so I can just.
yeah, well, and it's just a reaction.
Is it just a reaction that I can do?
Yeah.
I mean, like.
Feather fall.
As in,
There's
I
a
mean,
reaction.
I could do that?
Yeah, because you can do it on yourself to save yourself when you fall.
Okay. I mean, if that's the case, I would have done that. I guess how does that work as far as like if I do a reaction? Does that mean I still have my action when my turn comes, or no?
You have one reaction available per round.
Per round.
But he can only cast it on one of us, right?
No, up
Up
to
to
6 people.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty cool. It's very situational, but really awesome.
It's a weird encounter.
So Mario, like the I can't even see it at all, right?
I don't think that you can see it from where you're at anymore. It's pretty foggy,
Lethal.
and you see it as it kind of disappears into the snow and fog.
Do I kind of know the general direction?
You do know the general direction. It's basically still in the same line that you are with like Singer.
Alright.
Just for fun, I will.
If you want to roll like an attack spell, you could probably roll with disadvantage if you have the range.
Can I use my reaction to cast Feather Fall
If I do.
on them?
Okay, I guess,
Or they're 115 pounds now that I shrunk 7 inches.
Trying to think, you would have. I guess you can just do it anytime during the round.
I don't know.
Open that up. It'll
I
tell you
think-
if it's a reaction.
Yeah, it is a reaction.
One reaction, which you
And the
take,
reaction you can do anytime.
which you take when you or a creature within 60 feet of you falls.
Okay. Yeah, you could do it then because they're certainly falling at the moment.
There you go. There you go, fellas.
Thanks.
Well, that was all very necessary then.
Alright. So, yeah, you slowly start falling down to the ground. Esmeralda's not really going to do anything. She's going to kind of walk over, make sure everyone's okay.
I yell, why do you guys let it get away?
What's the range on it currently from where we are? 50 feet, 40 feet, 30 feet, 20 feet?
Like 120 feet down.
Oh, so I couldn't. There's no way I could get over to it with only 100 feet of range.
You can
Yeah,
get
probably
within 20
not,
feet of it.
Okay.
Is it actually 120 feet or is it kind of
So
sort
I'll
of
move.
close to
I'll move over here to 100 feet so I can still see it, and I will, pop it a couple times.
Those both hit. 21 damage.
Nice. There's more where that came from.
It is Wigman's turn.
Alright, just because I'm mad, 1 sorcery point to do a twinned. Ooh, wait, does that technically work?
Does today.
That might not technically work. I'm doing a firebolt. I'm wondering if I can twin it and cast it at the same target.
Your cleric says, yes, it is possible.
No, it does not.
Yeah, your cleric doesn't know anything.
Okay, just 1 firebolt.
Sorry, what?
He's a 10th level
Forge domain.
forge domain.
I'm so sorry. Here, have all my money.
Plus numbers, which
I
I
already
assume
have
it
your
is.
It's like where he does.
Same as a rogue.
Fire damage. That is all. I think. Yeah.
Singer is going to veer to the left.
Coward.
Continue to fly off in the distance. Singer, you are actually because you're still falling. 'Cause it's
Very
slowed down.
slowly.
So, yeah, you're probably like now 20 feet off the ground.
Falling with
How
style.
far away is the
We
boat
just
now?
kick back, cross the line, roll down slowly.
Like crack open a bottle of wine.
Probably, 140, 150 feet away.
Can I shoot at it?
You can shoot at it.
Like a paratrooper, I pull out my crossbow
Nice.
and I'll take a shot at him. It'll be with disadvantage because it's more than 100 feet.
Yep.
So it's not a 17, it's a 2. Plus,
It's actually kind of hard to even know if you hit it or not.
it's actually an 8.
The distance.
It's a total 8. Yeah. It's
You
hard to
think
see.
it probably didn't hit, but you're not sure.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I literally can't see it. So
They went into this ground in front of you. He's like, "You're pretty sure."
It's like look down. It's lying down there.
You hear Tanager yell, "Hey!"
no, I can see Tanager. I know I didn't hit Tanager, but I did fire a bolt just blindly off into the storm.
Technically, I guess, is the bird directly below me, or is it more to the left?
You saw it fly to kind of the.
Is it not over
southwest
here?
of you.
Southwest. Okay, because I
No,
was
it's
wondering.
not over
Oh
there.
yeah, I totally.
Because I was
By a
wondering,
lot.
I was like, if like Singer, like if he's behind the bridge, can he see anything? You know, like that bridge column there, depending on how far they are.
Oh, right. No, he could. Yeah, actually, the
cannot
column was
see the bird.
almost.
I have no idea where it is.
Yeah, it's just like he shoots it at the.
It is
bridge.
Dalman's
Frankly,
turn
it was
now.
pretty irresponsible of me to just fire a bolt off into nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, there could have been a child over there.
But yeah, you're not able to see the bird anymore.
I'm gonna get a Mountain Dew.
Anything you would like to do though?
I'm good, thanks.
Mhm.
Actually,
Okay.
I'll take a water.
Kill the
Thank you.
bird.
Anybody else want a Mountain Dew? Water?
I'm good.
Shrinks all around. I love weddings.
I just I look around, seeing if the hunters saw my heroicness.
They didn't really.
Looking around, snow's still falling. You kind of run backwards to like make sure that maybe you can catch a glimpse of them.
You still here?
Hey, guys, where's over here?
You see that? That rock got. He's my friend.
You start yelling like, "Yeah, take that!" Like,
Over here is just wrestling.
Wrestling.
"Yeah, you get."
Yeah, you come back here.
Got it full on them locusts, did you?
Tanager, would you like to do anything?
It's basically too far to really see. Yeah, I'll just.
Yes, I move
I guess
forward a little
I'll-
bit.
I'll fly back over here, and I'm guessing, are they kind of like?
They're just about landing now.
Okay, so I'll kind of land here in the middle. Thank you, my good sir.
You're welcome.
Alright, so bird disappears in the distance.
I send out 2 more firebolts just for good measure. Even though I know it's
Just like for victory shots,
It's his emote. Oop, that turned a lot. I tried to fix the clip and I didn't.
I know, I
do it
saw
with the
that
camera.
too.
There you go. It's good.
Wait, no, it's not going at all. You've ruined it.
Maybe that's what you unplugged.
Well, it's lit up though, so
It is.
I'm stuck in
There could be a
an
good possibility that's-
eternal closed eye.
I'm not really sure.
Pleasure.
No,
Shit.
it was something up here that came down.
Boy, that's embarrassing.
But boy, do we look good.
We do indeed.
It's kind of like good versus evil in these cameras.
Wait, when did it stop working?
I don't know.
Good looking, and then
I mean,
evil
you posted that
side
picture.
looking.
That's right now.
Yeah, I see it all.
Boom.
It's unplugged somewhere.
Darkness.
It's not working?
Wait, no, it's plugged in.
Hello,
I didn't-
darkness,
it's on
my old
YouTube. It's
friend.
What?
Yeah. I
The
don't know.
camera does not see you once again.
Oh, now you guys are gone. Or yeah.
Are we back?
No. No, you went out there. I think you did it.
Wait,
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
There's video evidence somewhere.
Nothing good ever happens at this bridge.
Here, we weren't doing anything, and then it just went off.
Yeah,
So-
but it was frozen before then.
Oh. Oh, that's actually a very good point.
Yeah, it was just frozen.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
Which one? That was right there.
Done it.
Is it working now?
No, I don't think so.
At least neither one of them were mid sneeze or anything.
I know.
And it just got stuck on
That would
that.
have been great. Wait, you turd.
I've always wondered what the underneath of the table looks like.
Now you know. Yes. Did I catch it?
You got it. That's good. Alright,
There.
Dutchman.
No, good.
It's just Teddy. I like it.
We should have played intermission music over that. Do, 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 do,
Hang in there, baby.
do.
We can edit it later.
Okay.
We all good? Everyone? So you guys still got limbs down?
Oh yeah. I'm good.
I think I'm.
I don't know why you guys chased off my friend. He was just getting warmed up to us.
What do you do from here?
Keep walking, I think.
Right now.
It was a little too loud.
Oh.
I gotta work on my camera skills.
You really do.
Oh, that's right, you were staring so long at the camera. Okie dokie.
Remember when we used to play D&D on Wednesday nights?
It was great. We had such good
It was a good
times.
time.
Those were good times.
This is our tech stream after D&D.
Also
Yeah.
during.
The pre-show and the after show.
Well, yeah, it's more like we mix it in to try to gain attention to it.
The
you know?
pre-show and the after show are more popular, so we just skip the show entirely.
Wow. Anywho, it's what? Afternoon?
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, something like that,
Or by
right?
the bridge. Yeah, I don't know. We want to just keep going for a while?
You guys,
Yeah, I
are you
mean,
guys still
basically.
good? Health-wise? Singer
I'm
looks a little low,
gonna.
down.
I'm a little low.
Sorry about that again, so.
If you got any freebies, I'll take them. But
Gather
otherwise,
around, gather
I can heal
around.
myself a little bit.
I'll cast Cure Wounds. How low are you?
I'm about 2/3 still.
Alright, I'll do a 4th level Cure Wounds. So, 4d8 plus.
You know, just so you know, Singer, I do have Revivify.
Right.
So,
Oh,
in case you
Revivify?
die again, you're
24 hit points.
in good hands.
You.
20. Did you do anything
Wait.
for me?
Yeah.
Well,
I can twin that. But that's 4. How low are you?
Not that low.
Cleric, heal yourself.
Yeah, but if I can let someone else use their slots, I'll do it.
That is fair.
Physician, heal thyself.
Alright. You know, I just do,
What an a-hole of a bird.
Yeah, that bird was real mean. Not a cool bird.
I
Respect.
Do not like that bird.
It was a rude bird.
Here. So we like, you know, kind of huddle together to, you know, heal up. Get, we 5-10 minutes. I'll just do this. So everyone gets 13 healing.
Bless you, brother.
Nice. I only need 2.
Don't bless me, bless Morgan.
Yeah, well, I didn't even take any of it because I didn't get damage at all, so I don't even care.
Well, I didn't give any to you.
Yeah, well, I didn't need any, so.
Heathen.
Okay, so you continue on. You make it through across the bridge.
I
So
fly
why'd you,
around
why-
the bridge.
I say,
just, you know,
why did you guys hurt my old friend Thelma?
Thelma?
Uh-huh.
Thelma Lou?
Nope, just Thelma.
Looked like she landed a little hard on your arm.
Well, she's big.
Just saying.
She came
Yeah,
in
when
a
was the
lot.
last time you saw her? Looks like she's been eating good.
She was happy to see me.
Wait, sorry.
happy to eat you.
Well, why am I so far behind all of a sudden? Oh my word.
Goodness, everyone's been keeping
You
up
come
pretty
back to the gate and you see the green fire again.
Yeah, we got it with Dispel Magic last time.
I say, why don't we just griffin this puppy over?
I'm good with that. Although,
Which we have horses. Can I griffin look horses?
Fine.
eat griffin.
I go up to the edge of the fire. Wait, how strength of a wall of fire is? Actually, no, I don't, because of my horse.
Yeah, better not do that.
Never mind.
My
There it is.
Dispel magic.
My main man down.
Use that and fire dissipates.
I don't know why I gotta do everything in this stupid party.
Does the gate open for us again?
It does, yes, the gate opens up.
Right before I walk through it, it closes again. I'm like, another spell slot.
I just flash
You're a
over
10th
here.
level forge domain cleric. Spell slots mean nothing to you.
Exactly. I tell it to open, and it does without using the spell slot.
Open says me.
The seeds. I mean, sesame chicken.
So you're gonna keep traveling.
I walk up beside Esmeralda as we're traveling, and I say, just so you know, I'm 10th level forge domain. And I keep on walking, kind of.
She looks at us like, what does that mean?
That's a thing.
It's like
Let's go
being a
with
dwarf
it.
vegan. You have to tell everyone when you become one.
I think he does CrossFit.
He does
I'm not really
CrossFit.
sure.
Yes. That's the level where they get the CrossFit feet.
Yeah. Then they have to tell everyone what they do.
Makes sense.
So yeah, you're able to travel, about 5-6 more hours. It's getting pretty late. You keep going, or
Not if it's getting late,
We
probably.
did the whole thing again.
okay.
Are you doing your thing?
The whole thing again, Marvin.
Alright, tiny hut guarding.
No big bird.
Except for the big bird. We leave out the big bird.
But yeah, I do. Tiny hut.
Hit the,
Okay.
the Guardian of Faith. I can do
I will do the
2
tiny
Guardians of Faith, not 3.
Nice.
Right.
Nice. It's just how you say ready.
Okay. Do the tiny hut. Night passes by. Nothing seems to be going on outside. You wake in the morning.
Yeah.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I awake in the morning and I realize I'm 10th level forge domain.
Nice. I wake up,
Feels good.
put in a good dip, crack open a cold one, and start the day.
Well, it is cold, but it's frozen.
Yeah.
You're licking it.
I'm a country boy. Nice.
Shoot.
That was great.
Crack open a frozen one.
Like a chunk just.
He rips the lid off of it.
Right.
And just rip
Get a
the
can
whole-
opener.
The whole chunk just knocks you right in the teeth. Ouch.
Feels bad.
If only we could animate these scenes.
This would be good.
I do have animate objects, but that doesn't work. So.
Nice.
Trying to find just the right amount of baddies to throw in. How about the bird comes back, but he brings friends?
2 giant birds!
And giant lizard.
Everything I have tastes like 8 hours to cast, 10 hours to cast, 1 minute. Might as well be
Marcus.
10 hours.
What is it?
You're a 10th level forge domain.
Okay.
Even 10th level forge domains have rules, it seems.
Have to answer to their parents.
Right.
You keep walking, and you make it out of. You come down from the pass. Things start warming up. You probably start taking off some layers.
Nice.
Phew!
Actually, no, my disguise solved on the last 8 hours, so it would have gone there.
We'll go past Argynvostholt. Somewhere down here.
And you come out at the
Wasn't
old
that the end of the
Snowich
pass?
Road.
Yeah.
Bless you.
The road goes to the left, the road goes to the right. Which way do you go?
We go straight.
Towards the swamp.
Where no road
The
is.
swamp is to the right.
Right?
I go
Go
where
right.
no road goes.
Isn't that where we
We
want to
go
go?
to the right.
Yep.
Yeah. What he said.
You still have your boat building
Okay.
skills?
No, just wait. Hang on. Yes, I do. But
Now that you're 10th level, you can probably build a motorboat instead of just a rowboat.
But can he build gasoline?
I mean, obviously.
how do you think technology advanced?
You're right, it was magic. Yeah.
Forge.
It was
domain.
10th level forge domains.
You ever hear of,
I approve.
you ever hear of Thomas Edison?
I hope it continues.
Yeah.
Forge domain.
Well,
Yeah,
cool.
I think more or less just common thief.
It's like
What'd you say? Common thief.
Common thief.
That's a good one.
Ugh. Nasty.
yeah. So you start heading down the road. You can actually see the beacon from Argynvostholt
Cool.
light up. As you get into view of it.
That's a pretty sweet feature.
This
It
is
is.
that right, Argynvostholt.
That is right,
So we're
yeah.
going down that road.
Do you think that if we'd started the
well,
game
you
by
have to
coming
go
to the
down that
temple, the
road
whole
right
rest
there.
of the game would have made way more sense to us while we were playing it?
What did you say?
Started off by coming
If
to
we'd
the
gone to
temple
the
first?
temple first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But
Right.
would we have survived?
probably not.
So again, it wouldn't have made any sense anyway, because we would have been dead.
Yeah, it's
Real
probably,
dead.
it's probably true. Those fireballs would have wiped us out if we were level 2s.
Ixnade on the
Either
face.
way. All right.
X-Nay on the Aces Bay.
So you head down. You pass the road that goes down to Argynvostholt. You continue on right before you get to the bridge by Valaki. You make a right. You start heading down, and the road again starts turning into.
Oh, we almost went all the way to Valaki?
Wait,
Swamp
yeah.
river.
Would we have passed by? Would it have been closer to go to the Wizard of Wines first?
Wizard of Wines would be farther away, but per se
Like,
this is out of
if-
the way. You know,
Do
you
you-
have to because you go
If
straight
it
out.
would have made, so we
Going to the
have.
left is.
Yeah, to go to Wizard of Wines next, we're gonna do some backtracking. Now, right? Yeah. Would we
How-
have wanted to go to Wizard of Wines first?
Well, I would have wanted to go to Valaki if we were going to be that. Like,
Oh.
did we pass Valaki?
No.
Like, we went right past it?
No,
So
you did not
right
go past.
Oh,
the
okay.
light.
Then
So
never
we're
mind.
turning right there. Before
Yeah, I see. Yep. Cool.
I guess I don't really care if it would have.
If
We've
we
got
were,
3 stops to go to.
if we
It's
went
just
through
whichever.
Valaki, I would have wanted to stop there, but otherwise, whatever.
all out of
No,
boat.
you have not made it to Valaki yet. So.
Okay.
So you start heading down this road. It's all familiar to you.
I prepare haste on Singer in case we see another one of those mounds of grass or whatever that he obliterated in one
Oh,
turn.
I don't have the axe anymore, though. He does.
Nice.
Alright, I prepare a twin haste. Just kidding.
So yeah, you start seeing the reeds, the stagnant water. See these flies start darting about. You come up to where the muddy road splits into two. You can see the ruins in the distance.
Well, we should go to
find
Baba Saga first, cut our heart out,
Find the
Good idea.
corpse of
which was to the left. I
Baba
think
Saga.
where the roads split, I think we went left.
Yes, I will actually put you on this map here because
Baba the Saga.
why not? Right? Why not?
The Baba
Tell
comes.
me, Marvin J, that enemies that came to an area that we already cleared. No one likes those games. You just kill enemies repeatedly. After.
No, I think it's normally, 2 weeks in game that it resets in Skyrim.
Oh.
Hmm.
So I don't think it's been 2 weeks yet, so the enemies wouldn't have respawned yet.
So Bubble Saga's still dead then. So
I can see for miles and miles and miles.
Wait, where is the? Can we not see the?
Hopefully there's nothing on here that's not special. I don't think I put you on this map. Did I put you on this map before?
You did, but we only got
maybe.
to see
Yeah.
like this area here.
So is this Babalazaga's hut?
It is, yes.
Okay. We go to there
Alright.
and cut out her heart.
So you find...
Section
You find Baba Lasaga where you left her. Her corpse is in the mud.
face down.
Insects begin to eat away at her.
Gross.
You cut her open.
Yeah.
I
use Mage Hand.
actually, yeah, I rolled a Constitution saving throw to see if I could.
Wait, where am I?
And I got a.
Still back here on the road.
I'll help.
Alright. So you cut her open. You can find her heart
Still beating.
sickly gray in color.
Boom, 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 boom.
It is no longer beating.
We sell it on the Chinese market.
I make a nice
swamp
stew out of
reeds and vines weave in and out of the muscle, flowing through ventriloquils and sinew and unnatural tangles.
That's so gross. I love it.
Like just in her body or like in the ground.
Like through the heart.
Yeah.
Like, or right, but I'm saying like it's just contained in her body though.
When you cut the main arteries, brown swamp water spills forth.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
I gag a little bit, but then I thank you.
Yeah.
I've done a lot worse, so.
I take a long sniff.
That's good eating.
There's good eating on those.
Soup's on?
Ugh.
So who has this heart? Who picks it up?
Looks like Tangier.
I'll mage hand it.
Right? I thought that's what we
Yeah.
Mage Hand it.
I mean, probably would have needed to manually do the cutting, but then I'll mage hand it.
Is this circle over here? Is that the shrine?
Good point.
No, the shrine is. Make sure how.
Justin? Justin.
This one.
It is right here.
Oh, that
Call
little
it.
that little square over
I
there.
think that's right.
Okay. What are these? Is this like a graveyard over here?
Yes, it is a graveyard.
Are there? I mean, these look like maybe the ruins of some huts, possibly.
You don't really walk through
Are
it.
these like any more significant looking buildings over here?
Up north, then?
Well, like the. I'm guessing that Singer's standing right next to a graveyard right now.
That's right.
Yeah. Is that a little building next to it, like a crypt, or is it like a?
Just making my way.
Downtown.
Activates 13 traps.
Yeah, right.
On to
Yeah,
Seacrest.
it looks like the old remains of like a gutted church.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can find the rotten remains of a pulpit and an old iron bell half immersed in a marsh lying amid
That's so cool.
remains of a collapsed steeple.
Do the graves look like they've been disturbed at all or anything?
Half of the cemetery is like sunk into the mire.
Oh yeah.
So it's actually really, I mean, it doesn't look like anyone's been messing around, but it does look like it's in pretty bad shape.
Cool.
What's the size of the mire? It's like short or
Quagmire.
Oh, I was wondering if it was a long mire.
Is this a?
You
is
said
this
it's a quagmire.
quagmire.
This looks like it was a bit of a city. Is it like an urban mire?
Very nice.
Wow.
Actually, I'm just gonna get some groceries here. Local Myers.
We've done it again. You've done it again.
What is this other thing over here? This big guy.
You said the church was this other thing?
That was
That was a church. You
What's the
said.
church there?
Yeah,
You
that
said
was one of the buildings where you found the witches.
Oh, this was.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Maybe what we do then here is we I'm like, yeah.
Oh man, 1 square is 100 feet.
I say, what do you guys think? Do you think something like this would help us out?
Well, give me 2 hours to read this.
Casting time 24 hours. So
That's for us. We have 24 hours to read it.
Holy cow. Ooh, yeah, that would definitely be good to do, actually.
Nice. Diamond, Iron Star, and the Deathly Hollow.
Takes 24 hours to cast it.
Wait, Celestials, Elements, Fae, Fiends, and Undead.
yeah, now the one thing you do know is
So-
they are Fae.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we might not want to do that.
We like the Fae.
Yeah.
Shay, Fae.
Well,
Wait, you can exclude one or more of those types from this effect.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
you
what
can
if-
exclude Fae
so what do we have to fight?
and let them.
I don't
know
think
if
we have to fight
I don't-
anything
I don't
here.
think. I think we already did the fight.
I think we're trying to summon the Fae.
Don't we have to
Yeah.
fight one of our own evils?
That's not here.
That's the one.
That's at the Bone Grinder.
Oh, so here we're not actually
I
planning to
think
fight.
no.
At
I
this
think we've
point-
already done the thing, but this would certainly wouldn't hurt
Okay.
to do anyway. Like
we
all
are
of this.
we are here to seek the Weaver, and we're presenting the heart of the one who desecrated her shrine, which was Baba Lysaga. So we
Nice.
cut her heart out, and we're presenting it to the shrine, and we're trying to summon the Weaver.
But yeah, you casting that hallow on the shrine, but excluding Fae, like letting Fae
Yeah.
pass through.
And then
that would
I'll
be-
then I'll apply tongues to it so that all
Right.
affected creatures can communicate with each other, with any other creature in the area, even if they don't share a common language. I don't know what these things speak.
Fae?
Yeah.
They speak.
Fae-ish.
There's a Fae language. It's
Wait, so did you just get this at level 10?
What is it?
I mean, I've had it.
Have you had this the whole time?
I was gonna say this is pretty legit.
24-hour cast.
I know, but that's
like nobody wants to wait around 24 hours to
No,
do
no, I'd
anything.
say that's worth waiting around 24 hours. Like, we'll help you out gathering materials or whatever you need, but like this is literally the perfect spell for this right here.
1,000 gold pieces. Incense worth 1,000.
Yeah,
Holy smokes! Really?
That's a lot.
That's on
I
your
mean, we
purse.
can 250 gold each.
luckily we're not using it component, so it makes it better. And by the way, I mean the incense. I mean, I borrowed some.
Well, he
Oh, there was a lot at the temple, wasn't
Right,
there?
right,
Yeah, so I say it was.
was used to be.
Well, and it actually it's just really expensive stuff. So like I only have like a small pouch of it, but I mean the stuff is a couple sprinkles.
You'd have to go in someplace and buy all the incense they have, and they're like, yeah, we don't have that much. We don't have that much incense that's worth 1,000 gold pieces. You'd have to go to like multiple
But-
places.
This is capitalism, so we pay them 1,000 gold pieces
wait.
for all of the
It
incense
says
they
herbs?
have.
I don't think that's how it
That
works.
means that incense
Wait,
was
it's
worth
1,000
gold.
Wait,
Well,
look at
this
this,
is worth
RJ.
Fair
Herbs,
prices.
herbs, oils, and incense worth 1,000 gold pieces. So what I do, Marvin J, is I do this. Okay.
I sell him incense for $1,000.
So I use creation and I build an oil well.
Ooh. So we're gonna be basically here for like 2 days.
This is gonna be 2 weeks when all we had to do in the end was like, here's the heart. And she's
Okay.
like, thank you.
Bye. but wait, there's more.
Market. There's myrrh. It needs to be
There's
essential.
myrrh.
It needs to be essential oils.
No,
Well,
seriously, are we casting that, or are
okay.
you casting
I don't
that
know.
spell?
Do you want me to cast this hollow or not? I mean, it sounds like we don't really need it here.
I think we don't need. It would
We
probably
probably
be
would-
really useful at the
don't, like-
bone grinder.
Yeah, we probably don't like need it, but I think it would definitely be helpful.
Can we just say we do it and it's a day later, or do we have to sit here for 10 minutes talking about it?
We already talked about it for 10 minutes.
I know that's what I'm
Tell
saying.
me what you're doing.
Okay.
I vote for cast the spell.
Okay, so I cast it,
Okay.
and I don't exclude, I exclude the phase. And yeah, I think I put
So you don't exclude the phase?
Yes. Basically, they can come into it.
Don't.
I guess I do the tongues. I don't even know what all the other things are.
Even if we lose and Strahd beats him, kills all, that wouldn't mean he can't go there to desecrate those again.
Yeah, exactly.
Future
Right. That's right. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Kabam!
Okay.
Instantly happens, one action.
So who has the heart?
I'm still holding it with a mage hand that I've been recasting every time, like carrying it up like 10 feet, and then as soon as it's about to drop, just recasting it again quick, catching it before it hits the ground.
Okay, so
It actually runs out.
He gets tired though, so he like sits it on the shrine before he recasts it.
Right.
But when he sets it down, like
Oh dang! Duration 1 minute. We would have
Mage
found.
hand?
We would have found a little
Yeah.
cloth or something and wrapped it up
Yeah.
and just
Anyway,
set
I
it somewhere
found
to
that.
wait.
so you planning to go up to in the middle of the circle?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Just gonna stand around the outside and mage hand it into the middle, or do we need to actually go up in there?
let's just do this thing. Let's go up in there.
Right, we all go up in there.
Together. Hands together.
You're still using a mage hand?
We're like the captains of a high school football team.
Yeah.
Holding
Somebody
hands as we
wanna
walk into the middle.
I've still got a mage hand out in front of us. Somebody want to actually hold this thing, or?
No.
All right, I keep mage handing it. It's
Okay.
just floating out in front of us.
Better safe than sorry.
I mean, maybe I don't get the glory for putting it there, but
I wonder if we have to do it. I mean,
If nothing happens like in a couple
Currently nothing
minutes
is
or
happening.
seconds or whatever.
yeah.
Does it look like a
I'll try
certain
it.
shrine looks like? Is there some kind of design in it that looks like a place heart here sign?
Can you see?
Or like
not
an altar.
really. Yeah.
There's like an altar maybe or anything like that.
No, it's just basically these circles.
Alright,
Let
I'll
me-
take it
Alright.
if you'll let me take it.
I'll hand it to him and then
Hang
the
on,
mage hand kind of
hang on.
shakes off like that.
maybe I should do like remove curse.
Now you didn't like totally troll us, and they're not actually fake.
That are fey in their bag.
Because that would have been unfortunate.
So, yeah, you remember Village saying that you have to address them.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, great.
We'll that's what I was gonna say is we'll call out to the Weaver. If I have it in my hands, I'll hold it
Okay.
kind of reverently and say that we're here to seek the Weaver, the Fane of the Swamp.
Okay. So you stand in the center of the stone circle. Your heart is your hand. The heart is outstretched in your hand. For a moment, you feel like a fool. But just as you're about to give up, maybe try something else, you notice a change in the light. You all look up to the sky and see the distant light of the sun, obscured by layers of cloud cover, as it moves much more quickly than usual.
What's that big thing in the sky?
More than that, it seems to be moving west to east, backwards.
Oh.
Wrong. Suddenly
Wrong.
it's dawn, and then in the darkness of midnight, and then it's dusk, and then it's yesterday.
Are we turning back time?
You all gather together in the center of the circle, as the sun seems to soar through the sky. Days passing in the blink of an eye. It's day, and then it's night. Day, night, day, night, over and over, until you can no longer distinguish the difference.
I think we're on day 9.
We're all
The world
level
is-
2 again.
The world is flying.
I will quit! I will literally quit and kick you out of the house!
Okay, so it blurs
Go on.
together.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, go on, but keep that in mind.
The world is flying in perpetual twilight. Seasons changing too fast for you to feel the frosts of winter for more than a second at a time.
Just like anything
is
happen
awesome.
like around us? Other
Because
than,
like,
do things change?
This is what you're seeing now.
Well, I'm just saying as far as like.
does the village change around us or
Yeah.
anything? Like, is it rebuilt or
It's
is it?
happening too fast. That
Okay.
you're not even looking at it.
This is
Suddenly, time stops.
I throw up.
It is midday, and Strahd stands before you in a circle.
Sorry, what, who?
No,
Is he
probably,
like looking at us?
But he isn't looking at you.
Okay.
He's probably trying to desecrate.
Doesn't even
this
seem
thing.
to notice anything.
We're seeing him desecrated. Or something.
Nice. Flashback.
He's holding up one hand as if in a mock wave, facing the river and the ruins below. Except you each do a double take and you see that there aren't ruins. In the once boggy marshes now stands a village. And the river, it's gone. The muddy bed lays ripped into the earth, but there is no water. None at all. Strahd lets out a low breath and closes his open hand into a fist. As you catch a glimpse of his face, you feel the blood leave your cheeks. You've never seen someone so angry. And then you hear it. At first it sounds like a storm, or perhaps the thundering of a distant army. But no, you all look south, and there, upriver, roaring down the mountainside, is an unholy torrent of water. Singer screams and turns to run.
Aw.
Wigman rushes to hide behind the men here. But neither of you are fast enough. The water slams into Berez, drowning out the screams of the villagers. The water hits you, soaks you to the bone, and knocks the air out of you. But just before it washes you out of the Weaver's Shrine, time stops again and begins to move backwards. Time moves backwards only 2 days, stopping in the dead of the night. Strahd walks into the circle, and his face falls in horror. You follow his gaze down into Berez, and you see the bonfire, hear the final few screams of a woman dying. And time moves backwards again. Just 1 day this time. It's dusk, and Strahd stands with a woman, Irina. You recognize her immediately. "Come, my love," says Strahd. "Let us go, and I shall give you all you have dreamed of." Irina smiles widely, her eyes shining with unfamiliar joy, and then her smile falters, but only a little. "My family. I know they'll never understand us, but I must say goodbye at least. I'll meet you here tonight." Strahd frowns, but bows low, kisses Irina's hand. "What are a few more hours of centuries of waiting? Of course, my love. Tonight." Again, the time moves backwards. The clouds overhead move so quickly it hurts your eyes to look at them. How many years are passing? Hundreds at least. Finally, it slows to a stop again. Berez is nothing more than a collection of huts on the riverbed. But that is nothing compared to the scene before you. 5 young women are lashed to the surrounding menhirs, each wearing hides and foliage. 4 are dead, their chests carved out. But you can tell they were tortured many days before their deaths. Strahd stands in the center of it all, the witch Babalasaga at his side. His face bears no emotion, no sympathy. The last girl, no more than 15, breathes ragged, wet breaths. Her shoulders are bent at odd angles from being lifted for so long, and tears stain her cheeks. As she cries, she whispers something. Though the language is unfamiliar to you, the meaning flows into you like grief incarnate. They are gone, left us. My ladies are dead. Babalasaga walks forward and plunges a dagger into the girl's chest. The process is long and bloody, but eventually the old witch turns with a freshly cut heart in hand. She gives it to Strahd with a manic grin and watches the Dark Lord slowly lick the severed muscle. Time moves backwards, undoing the horrible scene. This time the cycle is somehow faster than before. You're surprised when the clouds break and beam sunlight upon you for the first time in months. Berez deconstructs on the river. For a flash you see an army on a distant hill, and a dragon, its silver scales catching the sunlight, dash across the open sky. When time finally stops again, you're surprised to see Babalasaga standing before you. She seems out of place in this bright, serene world of ages past, but she's different. She's not a memory. She sees you. Baba stalks towards you. right at Singer, and you're so taken aback that you don't react in time. Just as she's about to reach you, an arm bursts through Baba's chest. It's clutching their old witch's rotten heart. You blink, and you find your own hand is still outstretched, meeting the new appendage in the middle. Baba Saga's form melts away. Behind where she stood, holding her heart, is a young woman with yellow-tinged skin. Her black hair is drifting about her brow, as if floating under water. Her lips stretch up to reveal a Cheshire grin made up of rows of sharpened teeth. The woman brings the heart to her grinning lips and takes a bite. Suddenly, the vision ends, and you're left standing in the stone circle, present day. The heart and the woman are nowhere to be found.
That was awesome.
Whoa, did you guys see all that?
That was amazing.
Haven't been on a trip like that for years.
These swamp mushrooms, man.
Nice.
Oh man, that was so cool.
So,
Knew I should have looked at the heart when you grabbed it.
so Irina,
She's
the villagers,
she's
she
legit.
was going to marry him.
Right.
The villagers found out and burned her.
Right.
Angered Strahd, and that's why he
And so
flooded
he
the
destroyed
whole
the
thing.
village. And like it means that like Irina is who Strahd says she is. Also, when we saw Strahd, is it the first time we've actually seen him? Or did we recognize him from when we've seen him before posing as someone else?
We saw him in Malak.
You saw him in Valaki, yeah.
Oh, we did see him in Valaki. Never mind. Oh my gosh. That was really awesome.
Just so you know, viewers, if you want, go back and rewatch that part and just watch Dave's face. Because he's loving it.
I loved it. I really
great.
did love it.
Wait, if we can get some fan art from that, please, that would be wonderful.
I mean, you can Google search Cursive Strahd fan art. That was amazing. So is it still a little sunnier?
No.
That kind of faded again. Is the heart gone? I mean, like it's gone.
Everything.
Right?
It is gone.
Is there any
yes.
discernible difference to it, like to the shrine or anything like that?
Nothing really has changed.
I can do something
if you're
now.
able to tell if it's
I can
desecrated
cast.
or not.
Yes, I do have a way to do that. I use a divine sense that tells me if a place has been consecrated or desecrated.
Yeah, you're able to tell if it's consecrated.
Man, that's nice. And your thing can just last forever. Like it's not concentration or anything.
It says until dispelled.
Right. So like Strahd could come and dispel magic maybe,
I
but
guess, yeah, technically.
but if you walk away from it, it stays
That's kind
blessed.
of like a dick move, so.
Yeah, that would be not cool.
So-
So he wouldn't be allowed to do that.
It would be
Well,
not
I mean, here's the
cool,
thing.
so
It'd be
no.
one thing if it was like, let's say a sorcerer put it down, or, you know.
Yeah, but a 10th level Forge Cleric, I mean, that's pretty well not dispellable.
So, I mean, they could try, but,
Good luck.
You know, there's like
Which is,
that Bob. Then there's Strahd. Then there's the vampire. Then there's the 10th level Forge Domain cleric.
Then there's what's your god's name?
Morden.
And then there's an 11th level forged
The 11th level Forge
Don't even get me started on that.
Oh man, that's
I was
awesome.
like, just like,
So that Marvin, that was amazing. That was super dope. What do we want to do now? Because if we can go to
Okay.
Valaki on the way to wherever we're going, I'd like to do that.
I don't think it would be on the way, but it wouldn't be that far on the way with it. Maybe a half a day.
Yeah, if you want to go right. Basically, if you want to go to the Yester Hill,
Yeah,
where the Mountain Fane is, you'd have to go to the left.
right.
Do we want to go to Yester Hill or do we want to go to Bone Grinder? Both of them seem like we have to do some.
I mean, Yester Hill would be.
Both are probably going to have
closer.
some fighting, and that's why I want to go to Valaki. I want
Okay.
to get some new armor. Now that I've got some gold in my pocket.
Okay, that's true. We need to get a bunch of
We
gold.
could do that.
some coin.
We go to Walaki,
Is that okay?
do a bit of
with you guys?
shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
and then go to
hang on.
Esther Hill.
Do you guys hear that?
What?
I walk around to the backside of one of the stones that is opened up, and it's just pouring gold coins out of it. As much as you can carry.
It's like a jackpot slot machine.
Ah, nice.
The faithful have been rewarded. Anyways, I guess we head back over to Valaki then, with pockets full.
I'd like to go to Valaki if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, works for me.
Alright, you want to do this? You want to quit?
I would
got another long
I would
day
like
ahead
to
of
get
me
it done and do a
tomorrow,
little
so-
shopping if we can do it quick, but if you don't want to do it tonight, that's cool.
I guess it probably depends on how the journey is more than anything. Like if
I
we're
mean,
gonna
you're
go
able to
to
make it to Valaki without, it's not that far, so.
If you guys will indulge me for 2 minutes,
Yep, go for it.
Okay, can I
Trying
go
to think if I
into
wanna buy some.
a blacksmith shop or a general store? And I want to buy some splint armor.
What now?
And I'd offer to sell my half plate armor in exchange for it.
Splint? What's
Yeah.
splint?
It's like strips of metal on leather armor. It's considered heavy armor. It would up my AC by 1.
So is it like plate?
No, plate armor is a full.
No, but I'm saying like AC levels or things like that.
It's 1 less than plate, but it would be 1 more than my half plate, and it would cost so much less.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
Okay. Would I even get some gold back for it, perhaps?
Is what you're wearing now? What are you wearing now?
I'm wearing half plate armor right now, which I can buy for $750. I don't know what he'll offer me for it, and I want to buy splint, which costs $200 in the handbook.
Oh, what? That's like cheap.
I know.
I'll probably give you like 100 gold pieces back.
Deal. Yeah. And I also would like to sell my silvered longsword or trade him straight up maybe for a silvered warhammer, which is the same price.
I'll say he'll trade it for if you chipped in 20 gold.
Okay. So I'll take 80 gold and swap him my armor for his armor and my sword for his hammer.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. That's all I wanted to do.
Okay. Okay, nice.
While we were doing that, like when you were doing that callback or with like, you know, all the like the seasons flashing and stuff, and then like the music was going on in the background, and it just reminded me of like a montage type deal, going like a bunch of different like action shots happening.
Do I have proficiency with medium armor?
Marvin Gaye.
That could be nice.
While I'm in town, I sharpen my points on my Morning Star, and I extend them so that, you know, suddenly they're like 8-inch spikes, and I think it increases damage and attack by 2.
Wow. Awesome.
So, yeah, I think it's in Dave's book. Yeah, that's it.
It's weird.
That's the sound.
weird.
Yes, that you're correct. Dave. That is the sound that the enemies make when they get hit by that thing.
Oh wait, we have some new viewers. Nice.
New viewers.
Oh boy,
Actually, they were on just like 15 minutes ago.
they're ignoring us. Oh no.
There was an update on YouTube. They're like, they're doing the cool scene.
Yeah.
Oh no. Sorry guys.
They say story time with Marvin was awesome. I do agree.
Marcus Kine.
Yep.
One of your buddies watching?
That's my brother and my brother from another mother.
Well, sorry guys, I don't run the YouTube account. That's Eddie.
It's all me.
So he's not
All my
responding.
Those camera angles,
Jerk.
Alright. Well,
I think we'll call it there then.
I don't have anything better to buy.
Yeah, I mean,
I can, unless somebody's willing to train me in medium armor.
let's be honest. There's material goods,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's
There's the
temple
value.
fortress domain.
Couldn't you make some better armor for me?
I probably could. But do you think you're worthy
You
of
need-
talking
you
to a 10th level fortress domain?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Sorry,
It would need to be.
have I been talking with you this whole time?
I've
What do you
got-
want?
Light,
got a
light,
bludgeoning
light
weapon
armor.
now,
If you
I've
can
got
make
a
it better
slash
than
weapon
a
now.
12, AC of 12 plus dex.
I don't think I can like really upgrade it per se. I mean like
Feels
I
better.
can't magic it basically. And there's not really like quality levels. So.
Alright, sounds good.
You know what they should do is they need to make something like this, but make it like an extreme min-max type deal where like you have to like min-max, like let's say your armor wears out and like you know you'd have to like really scale it down to like one event almost, you know what I mean, to like almost like a dungeon crawl type thing, but then you go like
Go re-gear every time.
right, like as in you go really deep into like the combat system
Well,
or
like
something.
you know, like the one guy I saw, like yeah, he did a, like a dungeon crawl thing where basically you kept trying to make it through as far as you could. You know, like it was very like I mean,
Oh,
rules were very specific. Like
You're not gonna win, but
Right.
I see how far
well,
you can
no,
get.
like that you could win at, but like it, like and he had different people do it, right?
Oh,
And so like they would find out things from other like other parties that went through it. Like okay, there's a trap here, you know. Like,
Oh, sweet.
oh, there's a hidden, or like there's a something there. Is there actually a way to get it, or are you best just leaving it alone and keep
So
going?
like when the
You know, like-
adventurers go back to the guild and they talk about like this is what we got, this is what we couldn't get.
well, it's all live streamed.
Oh,
you know, so
okay.
like
So-
he'd actually have different people, you know, try to make it through his dungeon.
Man.
You know.
That's cool.
And they
That
would,
would be cool.
yeah, like the one
So,
time,
like-
one time we
Alright,
tried
well,
to do the
we're,
tiny hut.
Yeah.